So last night at the Oscars, we saw Will Smith slap the holy crap out of Chris Rock. Question is, was it real? Was it planned? In pro wrestling, you have two terms that apply to a situation like this. It's work. Is it a work or is it a shoot? Shoot means it's real, completely, 100%. Work means that it was planned ahead. It's being sold as real. So the question is, was this a work or a shoot? I'm about 60% saying that it was planned ahead. Um, if you look at the ratings at the beginning of the Oscars, it was about 15 million. And then when the slap happened, it was down to about 9.5 million. People had turned the channel or whatnot. But then after the slap, about the time Will Smith was accepting his Oscar, the ratings were 17 million. So it seems like that controversial, shocking incident made people text and call and say, oh my God, this just happened. Check it out. Negative publicity is still publicity. And he did hit him with an open hand and not a fist. But I understand, and a lot of times with dudes fighting dudes, if you slap them with an open hand, it's more insulting, I guess. So you could say maybe he was just insulting him with the open hand, or maybe if he hit him with a fist, he'd have really hurt him. So that makes you think, well, maybe it wasn't real since he slapped him, but then maybe because he slapped him, it was real. Who knows? We don't know, but I do know. I remember the halftime Super Bowl show that had Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake had the wardrobe malfunction, and they sold that as real. Eventually, it came out that it was planned ahead of time. Same deal with the David Letterman show in the 80s that had Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman. When Lawler smacked Kaufman in the face, David Letterman was freaking out. That was planned ahead. But Dave didn't know. Nobody knew, really. It was just Kaufman and Lawler that had planned it. But in fact, it was a work, and people thought it was a shoot. I'm really thinking that maybe this was planned ahead, but maybe not. I mean, I could be wrong. I find it interesting. It reminds me of wrestling. But anyways, yeah, I thought I'd put this together and throw it out there and find out what you think about it. What do you think?